Hey everyone, Stephen here once again. Now this is more or less a follow-up to yesterday's video regarding my NASCAR update that I didn't have time to go back and redo. So, with that out of the way, you know the drill by now. Like, comment, subscribe, so forth. With that out of the way, let's get to it. Now first, I want to point out that in regards to the Briscoe twins, originally I decided not to include their names, but I decided, why not? The twins' names are known as Copper Banks and Collins Ivy, respectively, with Collins being the girl. Interesting choice of names, and I'll give them that. Who knows, they might be racers themselves one day. Also, the ARCA series, or rather its East Division, will join the Xfinity trucks for Rockham next year as well. But why not the main ARCA series, I don't know, but personally I think that would be a better fit than putting one of your smaller divisions with Xfinity trucks, but oh well, you do what you think is best there, ARCA. Now, the big thing I want to talk about right quick was that apparently on Wednesday, NASCAR made a statement, more or less, on their side of the lawsuit and what they presented to the teams. And basically, what they wanted, basically, just try to simplify what NASCAR said when they made their presentation to the teams, was that basically wanted to extend the terms of the charters beyond the current media deal, meet with teams in good faith, create a team advisory committee for rule changes, handle costs for the team's websites, allow more private equity participation, and reduce debt limits, give the teams more money, lower transfer fees, reduce rights protections, and renew rights protections. Now I'm just trying to simplify what everything is said, and for Roval 2311, that's not really enough, because apparently they want to make the charters permanent, and I can't blame them. You want to be sure that if you're out there on the track, then you need to be sure for the sponsors and whatnot that they'll be there at the track instead of risking the possibility of going home. So I kind of get that in that regard. And I do stuff with the teams, but I still think that ultimately NASCAR's going to win out in the court when it's all said and done. I'm no legal expert myself, and I just want to point that out. But that's why I think what's going to happen when it's all said and done, that ultimately NASCAR will get their way, though the teams will get a little bit compensation when it's all said and done. Now, and NASCAR did also clarify the DVP clarification earlier this week as well, basically saying that if you get caught up in a wreck and for whatever reason you can't drive back to your pits, you're done. Which personally I think stinks, depending on severity you were involved in that wreck. I mean, all you had was flat tires, and just put on 4 new tires, and then see if you could at least try a race at minimum speed. But if there's a chance that you could put the brake out on a track, yeah, then you probably will be done in that regard. At least in my opinion, as far as that goes. Also, the Seek Boys will swap numbers for the remainder of the year, with Kyle going to 39 and Ryan to 28, in order to help to improve the owner's points up to 28. Don't know why they didn't do this sooner in the playoffs, but oh well. Hopefully this works for them as they prepare going into the 2025 season. So good luck to them in that regard. So now one other thing I want to touch on real quick is my picks for the Roval, which something I forgot to do last time. And to me, AJ and SVG are the clear favorites for the Xfinity Series race tomorrow or tonight or whenever it gets uploaded. If I had to choose between the two, though, I guess give SVG the slight edge, since he has won races on road courses this year in the Xfinity Series, where AJ hasn't. But for AJ, though, this is his best opportunity to pull off a win, though. But we'll see tomorrow if he can pull it off or not. As for the Cup Series, well, Hendrick has won the majority of the road courses this year. I have no doubt that they'll do it again. If I had to pick a Hendrick driver to pull it off, though, now let's face it won't be Chase Elliott, because, let's face it, he's not as good as he once was on the road courses. And Lars is arguably the best road course Hendrick driver right now. But I wouldn't be surprised if Byron or Bowen can pull it off as well. And Byron's already locked into the playoffs regardless for the next round, so I'd say it'll probably be out between him and Larson, referring to Byron here. But ultimately, I think Larson is going to pull it off, become the only driver to lock in on points with a win in this round. But we'll see on Sunday how that will play off too. Well, that's about wrap things up from here. I'll see you guys back here on Tuesday to recap the Roval and share my thoughts on the race and more. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.